What's up, everybody? Eric here with another EWE Reviews. Today we're going to be talking about Joyride. Before we get into that, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, let me know what you want me to review next. But yeah, this is going to be a spoiler-free review, and this is for the movie Joyride. I will admit right now, I didn't know what to expect with this film. I saw one trailer, and that was it. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to watch that. So, again, title of the film is Joyride. This is a comedy film with release date of July 7, 2023. The director is Adele Lim. The cast includes Ashley Park, Sherry Cola, Stephanie... Oh, I cannot pronounce her last name. Wu? No. Su? I don't know. I'm sorry, Stephanie Su. And Sabrina Wu, with a runtime of 95 minutes. I watched this in standard format, and this does not have a post-credit scene. You can leave after the credits start rolling. So, the basic plot of the film, and this is all I got from the trailer, childhood best friends end up going to China in order to find one of them, their birth mom for one of them. She was adopted, went to the US, and she was going to finally meet her birth mom. That is the basic plot of the film. And I would admit, the trailer does not tell you, if maybe there is other trailers that tell you more, but either way, go into this not knowing that much, because trust me, you're going to have more fun not knowing that much about it. I had a lot of fun with this movie. Alright, so let's move on to my spoiler-free thoughts, and let's start off with some of the bad. So, I would say not all the movie's predictable, but some of the story beats with the friendship is really easy to predict. Just because, like, they're gonna, like, you know they're gonna do things like, oh, they're gonna end up fighting and stuff like that. Like, that's a given from the start of the film. Even from just watching the trailer, it's like all these friendship movies, eventually there's something that separates you. But that's not really that big a problem, honestly. They get it back together by the end of the movie. One issue I had with one character, the Deadeye character, I think that was Sabrina Wu who played that one. There's some issues I have with the character. It seems like the character is just there to be a wild card. And I just use that word because I think of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, how Charlie's just a wild card. And it felt like that's what she was for most of the movie. I felt like the other characters got some development. She really didn't get much of it. She does have some stuff that she does, but it didn't seem like she had much development in this movie. She was just there. And the character you see at the beginning of the movie and the character you see at the end of the movie, she's basically the same character. They don't really do much with her. She doesn't have an arc, really, to, like, grow. But that's not really anything that I'm, like, gonna be mad about. I'm trying to think what else I thought was bad. No, I really enjoy... Oh, wait. There's one thing I was, like, very confused about, and that was, so Ashley Park's character, Audrey, she was adopted by white people when she was a baby. And there's one weird thing of, like, when they try to show the Asian parents and the white parents together, and they're trying to show, oh, the white parents are so buddy, so nice, and I'm like, I have white friends, and not all their parents are like that. It felt like you guys are trying to go with the stereotype of what white parents are. I'm like, that's not all of them, sorry. I've seen some pretty, like, oh, I was in this house, and, like, they started fighting with each other, and it was wild. But at the same time, I'm coming from a Mexican household. It's like, oh, my mom's talk shit to us all the time. Not a big deal. But yeah, that was like my one thing where it's like, what was the point of the parents in this thing? Just like, it's fine. They're not really the stars. It's just like early in the movie. All right, let's move on to the good. Guys, I laughed through. I'm trying to think of a time in this movie where I wasn't laughing besides like when it gets emotional, but I was laughing most of the movie. I was like, what are they going to get into next? It was, most of the movie was just like, wait, what are you doing now? What's going on? What? That was like, everyone in the audience was like, we were all just like, we were gasping and laughing, and we were just like, you know what? Just have fun with it. Just enjoy the chaos. This movie is very raunchy, and it's like, it has some aspects of what you think, like, when you think of 90s raunch or early 2000 raunch, but they've kind of moved it now to like how you would expect it to be now, and it worked for me. There was a lot of things that just worked. It was like, oh, they were making sex jokes, but finally it's like, oh, we have women making these jokes, and they're the ones that are like kind of perverted and into shit. And it was just like, I like that they're doing that, because it's like, it's always a guy that's the one that's perverted and shit. And it's like, I don't really need that. But seeing it from the other perspective, I was like, you know what, this works. This is funny. I actually liked it. The movie has this weird thing that they do a lot of things for shock value, but at the same time, even when it shocks you, you're just like, you can't help but laugh. You're just like, did you guys really just, all right. And it just, there's a huge twist in the movie that I would have never guessed that this was going to be the twist in the movie, and it works so well for me that I was just like, screw it, let's just keep going. At this point, double down on everything you're doing, and let's just have fun with this. It's only like 90, I think I said 95 minutes. This is a pretty short movie, and I didn't really feel like there was much filler in it. Everything that they did, for the most part, there was a payoff to it in some form of another, and I really like that. I like when my movies don't waste my time, and this definitely felt like a movie that wasn't wasting my time. I will mention one thing, and that's like, don't think that you're going to be able to predict what this movie's going to be by the end. You might get some stuff of it, but there's a lot of it you're just like, oh, okay, you guys were bold for the emotional parts, and I thought that was really cool. I didn't see that coming. It didn't go beat for beat what I was expecting, and that's something I really enjoy. That actually did affect my score. One thing to note, and that's when I was watching this, Sherry Cola, for some weird reason I kept thinking, was this film written for Awkwafina? However, or that role that Sherry took, was it written for Awkwafina? However, because Awkwafina was in Crazy Rich Asians with Ashley Park playing basically a very similar character, where they were just like, no, we can't have you two be like the same relationship again. We got to put someone new in it. Because it just felt like a lot of what I was seeing, I was like, this felt like this would have been like an Awkwafina thing to say. But that's just me speculating. I could be wrong. Though Sherry does like an amazing job. I was laughing. She was probably my favorite of the girls because she was just doing so much funny shit. So let's now move on to my score. And as you guys can tell, it's a positive score. I really enjoyed this movie. I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10 for great, just because I really enjoyed it and I want to watch it again. So I'm saying 8 out of 10. I don't think everyone else is going to agree with that. I think it's also my style of comedy. But this was one of those movies where I'm like, I had a good time. I couldn't, like, even when I was trying to figure out the stuff that I thought was bad, I was like, even then, it's like, it's very minor for me that the stuff, like, was bad. I was having a blast the entire movie. So to me, yeah, this is a great film. Will everyone enjoy it? Probably not. One thing I will say, if you do decide to go, don't take kids. This is a hard R movie. Don't take kids. It is, yeah, they make some pretty crazy sex jokes. They have, yeah, scenes that I'm just like, yeah, not kid friendly. But either way, I think people are gonna enjoy this. So yeah, guys, 8 out of 10, great. The next review is gonna be for Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning. Now, part 1. So already with that last part of part 1, I can guarantee right now, the odds of me giving the next movie anything higher than an 8 is gonna be hard, because I already feel like I know how the movie's gonna end. Oh, he's gonna get himself into some crazy situation. To be continued. And just, I'm thinking of Fast X. I'm like, are they gonna do the same thing of like, to be continued, and then like the end? I'm getting sick of that with the series movies. I don't like that. But yeah, guys, I'm probably gonna enjoy the movie. Like, it's Mission Impossible. There's yet to be a bad one. So that's gonna be next week. I'll try to have that out by Friday, but we shall see. I'm not 100% sure if I'll have time to go watch it Thursday. I have some stuff going on. But yeah, guys, that's this review. Let me know what you guys thought about this movie. Please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Thanks, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.